Hi Leo, this is your September 2018. So for Leos right now, a lot is going on where relationships are concerned. A lot of Leos have been pretty much left out in the cold. Your partner, it feels like they have walked away from you. They were unable to make a decision or a choice that would benefit you and your relationship with them. It feels like there is a lot of you that have put a lot of time or investment into this relationship or this situation, and at the same time, your partner was doing just the very minimal to keep this going. It feels that there was a lot of enticing. There's also a lot of flirting going on, and a lot of things going on, secrets or whatever, behind your back. Leos have been very, strong in many situations, and you have gotten through many different challenging times with your partner. Some of you have walked away on many of occasions, trying to show your partner that you weren't going to tolerate or stand for any more BS going on. And then a lot of you ended up walking back into it again. A lot of you gave forgiveness, tried to make exceptions to the rules, and allowed your partner to come back in. But at the same time, some of you are regretting that choice right now. Because once again, your partner has decided to then take a walk, take a chance on the other side, take a walk on the wild side, if you may. Meaning they've decided to go back with their ex-partner. Some of them have gotten involved with someone new that they were introduced to by one of their friends. I do feel like some of you who had a friendship with other people who you and your ex-partner were involved with, meaning a group of friends that you hung out with all the time on a regular basis, they knew that your partner was walking away. They knew that your partner was making choices that were not positive. They knew your partner was cheating in such a way, but they did not tell you. They didn't want to get involved in that part of it. Some of the females that were involved here that knew what was going on had arguments with their boyfriends saying that somebody should tell you, Leo, what was happening, but nobody did. You ended up finding out for yourself. Some of you got into a telephone and looked and saw messages that were not expected to be seen. Some of you saw phone numbers and contacts. Some of you noticed that your partner was hiding their phone and keeping the ringer off and things of that nature, being very sneaky in so many ways. Some of you found out that your partner was not at work when they claimed they were. So Leos, you've had it enough right now. You've been going through it back and forth, and right now, I mean, that is the beginning part of it. Now there is, some of you who your partner is coming towards you right now. Some of you have been separated for quite some time. I'm talking about either 1 to 3, maybe even 5 months worth. And now your partner is definitely communicating with you. You're receiving messages, whether it's text messages, social media, things of that nature. But your partner is coming back to you or towards you, wanting to regroup, wanting to reconnect with you, wanting to sort things out. They definitely want to make things better than what they were. They're regretting the choices that they've made in the past. Some of you are still standing here like the Two of Swords, where you can't make the decision. You don't know what to do at this point. You've given them umpteen chances already, and you feel like you're about you're exposed out. You're spent. You are just running out of hope is what you're doing. Leos are struggling really hard to stay positive in a situation. They're trying to be optimistic. You guys are trying to be optimistic. You're trying to look at things in a better light, in a better way. You always, Leos, even though you're really strong and tough on the outside, you're kind of weak on the inside, meaning you're real soft-hearted. You're overly sensitive. You believe everybody deserves the benefit of the doubt or another chance or another opportunity, but at the same time, you're just fighting yourself. At the same time, you're just like, I can't live with him. I can't live without him. What am I going to do? So now you're going to be felt like you have no other choice but to allow them back in and see what you can do. So that's the best thing you can do, is when somebody is offering you their cup, is to look in the cup and see what it is exactly that they're offering. What are they bringing now to the table that they didn't bring last time? What are their expectations for this relationship? What are their dreams and desires? Where do they want this relationship to go? Are they on the same page with you? Are they now looking at commitment? Because before, when you spoke about being committed, when you spoke about, excuse me, relationships, you didn't exactly know where they stood. Things weren't done on a formal level. They were just kind of assumed. Like, we're seeing each other, we're pretty much going steady, we're not dating other people, and that's the way you assumed it to be. However, that was never spoken. It was never really spoken. So now it is time, when they return, to put everything on the table, to be very clear with one another. Communication for Leo, and if you're involved with a Libra, because I just felt like saying Libra. So Leo, if you're involved with a Libra, Leo, if you're involved with a Scorpio, or a Cancer or Pisces, it feels like there's a water sign around you as well. If that's the case, like I said, pay attention, open the communication up, see what's really going on between the two of you, because I feel like you really need to pay attention to what's happening, okay? There are many obstacles that may come in front of you. There will be challenges for this relationship to get off of the ground, but I do feel that it can, and I do feel that it will. So, Leo, this is actually a positive reading. I'm sorry that my expression